What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Model Morg. You can call me Morg, and this is my React channel. So today, we are going to watch a new music video released by i-dle called Girlfriend. Now, we've seen some of their stuff, and if you guys have missed it, just go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the page, view the collections, and you'll be able to see some of your favorite K-pop groups, and you can, binge watch them all if you want. Anyway, before we get into this video today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're loving the vibes, as well as check out my Patreon for all behind the scenes, dance performance videos, and so much more from your favorite K-pop groups, including stuff about me. Now, if y'all are ready, we are going to dive into i-dle and their music video, Girlfriend, right now. Let's do this. All right, let's do this.
너가 반쯤 미쳤던 cranky boy 동창년 내 만난 몸만 좋던 mama boy 그 새끼 말해 뭐해 This night just 5 seconds Just cry baby 어차피 뭐 그땐 그 거지 같은 love Yeah hurry 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 go hang out at the club 말했잖아 시간만 아깝다고 버청성을 담아고 복수해주자 Better than a boyfriend. Your girlfriend better than a boyfriend. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are i-dle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are i-dle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are i-dle. I don't give a fuck about love, cause we are i-dle. Everybody say yeah. 다시 만나준 연락은 양심도 없지 그 새낀 좀 뻔뻔해. 설마 만날 건 아니지? 갈 거면 너 나랑 절교해. 답장은 just 쓰레기 누리 out of 안주. 아주 lovely 하게 쿠신 He deserves it It's lucky Look at you baby 이거 좀 봐봐 추억같이 예쁘잖아 야 바보야 전배는 아까웠잖아 어디든 파도 flash let's unload it to Instagram 맘껏 웃어봐 자 복수해주자 Return on Friday night Just do your single life 우린 끝내지 않아 평생 함께하자 그만 좀 지치자 Girl You got a better girlfriend She's really really like a good egg Let's go shake shit over your ex Girlfriend better than a boyfriend Your girlfriend better than the boyfriend Your girlfriend better than the boyfriend I don't give a fuck about love cause we are i-dle I don't give a fuck about love cause we are i-dle I don't give a fuck about love cause we are i-dle I don't give a fuck about love cause we are i-dle
Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I love that. Okay. Okay. You know, the one thing I love about i-dle, for one, their fashion sense is so good. I can always count on seeing some fly fits that I want to take home and bring in my closet, for real. Also, they're stunning. We've already been over this. Duh, no brainer. But that was cute. I will say, I love a song that is catchy, right? Like, if I'm already dancing to the chorus and I'm like singing it and I'm doing it, you know, I'm like, okay, I already know I'm gonna enjoy this song when I put it on my playlist. Fun fact, after I watch every song, I add it to my K-pop playlist. It's really cool, actually. It kind of reminds me of like my journey on this K-pop journey that I've been on, where it's like I see everything that I've reacted to all in a playlist, and it's really cool. So anyway, let's break down this video and kind of get into it. So one thing that I enjoy is how we see it opening up where it's spelling girlfriends. And I love that we get a piece of all the girls. We get scenes from the music video in those frames, and it's really nice to kind of see that prior to the music video, so we kind of get a little glimpse into what these girls are gonna be bringing for us. And it kind of gives like a movie like entrance, right? Like we have the title, we're kind of seeing, this biker going through, and then it's almost like we have like not like disclosure, but just like a little thing down here. And I'll let you guys read that at your own will. But I enjoyed this. It's cute. Now, this look 8 down. Okay, I love the short hair. I was gagged when she had like that moment on the top of the parking garage, which we'll go through that. I loved the silver dress with like the fluffy like shawl type thing over top with like the leaves in it, which makes it so realistic that she was actually riding this motorcycle. I love that realism that they gave there. I think it's really cool that the bike is on this like train. Really cool. I think it's really cool that she like takes a piece of gum and sticks it on like where the camera is. It's kind of like giving like this kind of like normal, like rebellious kind of life that I feel like I want to say a lot of us have, right? And like when I mean like rebellious, it's just like there's some things that we've all done, like maybe stick gum under the table or done stuff where it's like, oh, like kind of living on the edge, if you will. Kind of like in reference to her putting the gum on that. Now I was like, oh, but I loved this. I think it's really cool because if you think about this, she had to spit on the camera lens that is filming her. I love how we kind of see it like dripping. It was very clever, very cool. Now, I am loving this outfit. Like this was one of my favorites. I am obsessed with the skirt with like the cutouts, just like this kind of like draped over off the shoulder top, and this hoodie. I think the hoodie is like the touch for me because while without it, it could look a little bit dressed up. This really dressed it down and made it very street. And I loved this, and I was like, wow, I need that. I also love that her hair's pulled up. It makes it less put together, right? Because like when I think of like throwing a hair up, it's just like, oh, she's about to run out the house. She throws up her hair. Very much less put together is like the word I'm going to use, because like that's what makes sense. Also think it's so interesting how she's like rolling a garbage can, you know? But like, let's take a look at the fit. So good. I love the boots. The boots are so great. It's just cool. I love it. Let's dismiss that. Now, this was really interesting. I think it's really fun that we get a little framing of her walking towards the car with the fact that like a rock or something has been smashed through the windshield. It's nice to see her without having to look through the glass, right? Where it kind of like, you can see the difference. It would have been like a little bit blue tinted. And I enjoyed that they did that. I don't know what happened to this car, y'all, but whatever happened to that car, it went through a lot. Okay. We're talking about the front and back ends of the windshield and rear view smashed. Excuse me, smashed. Now this is really cute. I love that this is like the first look that we get with all the girls, kind of giving us just some like face, you know, servant face, giving us some little, I love how she pops in with her cute little bucket, fuzzy hat type thing. Love that. Now this was interesting. It's like, it kind of is, I don't know. I liked that there was like a car behind with like the sirens, and it kind of made it seem like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna like ask her something, or, you know, like, because, you know, whenever you're walking and you kind of feel like that's behind you, kind of getting a little tense, you know, like, oh shit, did I just do something wrong, or did I do whatever? Like, it kind of gave that like little bit of a mystery there. Now I love that it says cheers to your single life. Like, I love that. Shout out to all of us who are single, by the way. Going strong. Okay, so this is one of my favorite scenes, and I love that transition, right? So we see them walking down, and then we see her turn around, and they're in the club. I love that. This is really fun, where we just kind of see like a moment of girls being girls. We see them dancing, we see them posing, we see them just like doing cute girl stuff, and I really enjoyed that. And I love that they say your girlfriend is better than a boyfriend. I know that's right. Now, this was a nice little twist, right? Because essentially the song title is Girlfriend, which implies love and like connection and whatever. And then they literally say, I don't give a fuck about love. And I was like, okay, I like that. And I feel like what I'm getting from this is like, they don't care about love because we're idle, meaning like they have each other and they don't need love, right? Like they have, you know what I mean? I loved this. Now, if you read this part, it's actually hilarious because this part, you're not actually gonna meet, are you? Like, can we talk about how many friends, maybe you're the friend who it's like, you know, you have your friend who's like, oh my God, like, remember that guy I kind of told you about and he was kind of toxic? Well, he's texting me and it's like, and then like, you know, they snatch the phone, they're like, and you replied, like, I don't know what friend you are. I'm usually the friend that's like texting the toxic boy back. Oh, we'll talk about that another time. But I don't know which friend you are, but that's what this reminds me of. Like, you're not actually gonna meet, are you? Like, I'm sorry, hello, wait a minute. I thought XYZ. Why are we entertaining this man or woman or whatever? You know what I mean? I liked that. Right, like if you go back to him, we're done as friends. Like I have heard that from friends before where they're like, girl, I'm just gonna say this. Like he was toxic, he was crazy. Like do better for yourself. Don't go back to his ass. And I didn't. I thought about it though. Like this is so fun. I loved that exchange, right? It's kind of walking us through the conversations that maybe they or some friends have had with men or a partner, we'll say. In this case, they're using he, so that's why I'm saying men. I like this. I liked the storyline that they're giving me. And what I like is this is like an uplifting, like, this is an uplifting song. It's basically like your friends being like, hey, over here, jumping up and down. Like, you're so much better than this. Like, screw that guy. Fuck love. Let's go out. Let's go party. Let's go do some girl stuff. Like, let's remind you that you're so much better than this and you deserve so much more. And I love a good girl power song. I love it. Like, I love this too. Like, it's a bunch of girls hanging out, taking pictures of each other and like posting on Instagram. Like, this is very much a girl energy vibe. I loved this. This was very freeing to see. I am this kind of girl where like, if I'm hearing a good song, I am dancing. I don't care if nobody else is dancing. I am feeling it and I'm just living my life. And I love friends that like bond together like that. So good. This is just such a cute video. I love the way they filmed this. Like, I feel like it really captured the way friends are. Like, you know, they're having dancing competitions. They're just hanging out with the girls. They're singing songs. They're jumping up and down, enjoying their life. Like, you know, I just think this was such a great music video portraying girls. I also love that they show themselves as well as other women of diversity, you know, different hair textures, different skin tones, and it's really nice that we see that. And of course it ends with Minnie giving us the wink. I love that. I also love how we only see one earring here. Absolutely stunning. I'm loving the one shoulder, like the thicker shoulder onto the one. Absolutely great. Love it. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Would love to know what you guys thought in the comments about this music video, how you're feeling about i-dle, and all of that good stuff. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and hanging out. And, well, I'll see you guys for another video. Bye.